Oh my goodness, how the heck is it going? Welcome to another certified grade A funky fresh Thursday free live stream. Alright, let me go ahead and swap on over. This is not quite good, you know? We gotta get the old face up here. Hey, how's it going? How are y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Hi, how's it going, Rusty? Hello. It's always really cool when I see all these familiar faces joining in, you know? It's kind of like a little, I don't know, kind of like a little furry family, you know? Every Thursday, we all get together, have a little live stream. Yeah, I don't know, this has been a pretty interesting week. I've just been like hella busy. Just when I thought that I was done with like one of my other projects, another one comes up, right? Like this is the time of the year, especially with networking and IT stuff, right? Where people are trying to like get all these last minute projects done before they go on vacation, right? Because you know, you got like Christmas, holiday break, whatever coming up, Thanksgiving. And I'm trying to get all this stuff done before I go out for Thanksgiving. I'm going to Arizona, baby. I'm going to Arizona for Thanksgiving. I am excited. I've never really spent Thanksgiving, like, I mean, the furthest away I've ever spent Thanksgiving was Turkey, but that doesn't really count. That was like an on-base Thanksgiving. But like an actual family Thanksgiving, I've never gone outside of the Midwest, so I'm stoked. I don't know what's gonna happen. They might have cactus or scorpion or something. Whatever people eat in Arizona, right? I don't know. I don't know these things. Hey, how's it going? Hey, morning. Hi, Wishdream. Hello. Hello, Caffeine. How are you? Hi, Summer Blue Fox. Hello. Hello, got a crush, G. Again, so many crushes. Like the soda crush, like orange crush, grape crush, pineapple crush. Or like person crush, you know? A Foxcat intro. It's always Foxcat intro time. It's a beautiful night. It is a beautiful night. It is quite a beautiful night. Somebody else is kind of taking them down. And you know, it normally wouldn't bother me, right? Like, I mean, it doesn't really bother me, right? Don't get me wrong. It does not bother me. But we have like those like really bright Halloween decorations that kind of like flash and they're all like, woo, spooky time. And they're still outside. So like I'm like, wait a minute. one of these days we gotta take him down. I think we're gonna try and take him down this weekend. You know, it's just been so busy. I just haven't had an opportunity to like actually take care of the house. Yes, but it is, on that note though, it is quite a beautiful night. Very fall like, quite fall indeed. Hi, how's it going, Robert? How you doing? Hello, Blue Hellfox. Yo, watching the old sports ball. I feel like this is the perfect time of the year. If you are a sports ball fan, Thanksgiving, fall time, I don't know. It always just seems like that kind of goes hand in hand, paw in paw with, you know, football. Ooh, have fun in Arizona going to the Grand Canyon. Probably not. We are probably not going to be going to the Grand Canyon. I think we're just going to be eating some turkey. Hanging out with the in-laws, you know? You know how it is. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Just chilling. Heck yeah. Person. All right. Dang. All right. So you got a new crush. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I've still just been let's see what other updates are going on. I mean, aside from being like dummy busy, I've had I've put more towards my new fursuit fund. I'm excited about that. We're getting there. We are getting there. We are getting there indeed. Yes. Heck yeah. I went on a night drive tonight. I saw the stars and the moon. It was awesome. That's nice. Just being able to like kind of just go somewhere and just drive, like sometimes you need it, like just to kind of clear your mind, and to kind of like just be out there and experience nature the way it's supposed to be experienced. Well, I wouldn't say supposed to, right? You're driving a car, but like, you know what I mean. I'm sure that's just great though, because like we don't, I don't know. I take stars for granted, like there's just so much light pollution. Like I look outside and I'm lucky if I see a single satellite. Like I'm lucky if I see anything like that. I mean, obviously I see the moon. But there's just so much light pollution that you can't really see any of it. So I don't know. Maybe being out in Arizona, maybe we'll see more stars. We're gonna be in kind of a populated area though. I think we're going to like Phoenix. But like, yeah, I don't know. Probably not. It's probably wishful thinking on my part that we're gonna see stars. But one can hope. One can hope. Oh my goodness. But yeah, summer, that sounds like a fun time. Sadly, my sports ball team, the Cowboys, stink this year. That's always kind of like, it's kind of the worst. Like, look, okay, so me being from like mainly Michigan, right? Obviously you have like the Wolverines and you have the Spartans. The Wolverines always end up like on the news, like they actually do stuff. Spartans, not so much, but I have this place in my heart, being from like the Lansing area of Michigan, I kind of have that feel. Yeah. It's been a while though since I've been out to the campus over there. Pretty fun though. Pretty fun. I actually have never been to the other campus though. I don't know what it's like. Iowa. Okay, so Iowa is kind of a weird state, right? Like it's not very exciting for a lot of it. I hate to use this term. Right? Like, sorry if you're from Iowa, but like, the whole like flyover state term that people use for a lot of states in the Midwest. It's a state you fly over. There's a lot of Iowa that was just corn, like corn as far as the eye can see. But it wasn't until I made it to like the actual campus in Iowa, I was like, whoa, wait a minute, this is a completely different place. Like, am I in like a different world right now? So I always love college campuses. They're pretty cool. You can find a lot of really cool restaurants, a lot of different people. I feel like just because colleges in general, like everybody from every walk of life goes to colleges, you're introduced to a whole bunch of people you probably wouldn't have like walked into normally, right? And I love that, like just getting a chance to see what the world is all about. Life's too short to have like this kind of a focus, right? You got to get out of that tunnel vision. Band. Yes. Yeah. Looking forward to MFF though. Heck yeah, I am pumped for Midwest Fur Fest. I cannot wait. This is the clap emoji. I cannot wait. It's just been so long. Like it's almost been like a straight up year since I've been to a con. Almost. GFM, I don't really know if I would count that, but like, man, I'm excited. I am excited. Like literally right after our trip to Arizona, we're gonna be flying to Chicago for Midwest Fur Fest. So if I see any of y'all in the hallways at Midwest Fur Fest, I'm probably gonna be stuffed to the brim with turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, all that good stuff. Maybe cactus. I don't know what they eat in Arizona, but you never know. Yeah, I'm excited for 2.0 too. Heck yeah. Yeah, clear your mind, but it doesn't remove your brain. True, true, true. Will you do a face reveal? Funny enough, 2 episodes ago, not two, yeah, 2 actual videos ago, I did a face reveal. Like literally within the first 5 seconds. Yeah, that was my face. That was my face. I don't even know if I could like find it. Hold up, let me see if I can find it. Look at this. I'm not even like showing my face in the stream. I'm gonna try and see if I can pull up that that old video, you know. Oh my goodness. View my channel. Hold up. I'm trying to get all up in the settings right now. Whoa, Caffeine Fox is live. I just got a notification. Dang. That's pretty cool. Hold up. Let me mute. Let me lower the volume on my speakers because I don't want, you know, double volume going on. It's mute desktop audio. Whoa, I got an ad. I got an ad on my own video. How does that even work, you know? Like, why? And then YouTube's all like, yo. YouTube's like, hey. All right. I don't know if y'all are ready or not. I don't know if y'all are ready. Y'all probably already seen it. It's nothing really exciting. Nothing too crazy. But we're going to do a little, you know, a little screen cap. A little screen cap going on right now. Make sure I get the right properties. We're going to make it capture this window. Done. And face reveal in 3, 2, 1. Yes, queen. Oh my god. Wow, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Sorry, I'm pointing in the wrong direction. Yo, I'm trying to bring back mustaches to the furry fandom, right? You got to get that Ned Flanders look, but yeah, that's these two people. Sorry. These two people are the same person. Isn't that wild? Isn't that just kind of like the bee's knees? Like, whoa. Like, whoa. Whoa. But yeah, that was my face reveal. Man, all right, hold up. Let me close this window out and get back to the chat. You know, I feel like I've kind of, you know, I kind of let the chat down a little bit, right? I gotta read some messages. Hold up, I got an itch and some sweat. I'm sweating like a furry. Yeah. The Lions are good, by the way. I have them in the Super Bowl against the Ravens. Yo, if the Lions actually make it to the Super Bowl, oh man. Oh, that'll be the day. That'll be the freaking day. Corny. Yeah, it is quite corny. Hey everybody in Caffeine, how's it going? Hi Metal Ice, Morning Star, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you could join us, you know. Welcome to the stream. Greetings and salutations, you know. Oh man, I seriously need Midwest Fur Fest. Yes, it is the furry medicine, you know. I just feel like I really haven't done too much stuff in the fandom. Like I mean, I've gone to like, you know, parties and like some local events and stuff, but I really haven't met with the fandom at large, you know, like the greater furry whole. Well, the greater furry population. Let's do some phrasing, okay? You know, the greater population. Like, oh, Cap said something silly on a stream. Yeah, like it's just been a long time since I've been around my kind in that kind of a volume, like of people. And I'm excited. Let me tell you what, I am excited. And I want to do another con video, you know. It's been a while. And I just kind of miss vlogging, you know. Vlogging's fun. But I want to do it in kind of a style that's a little different, you know. I want to just capture like the energy of the con. I mean, that sounds kind of like obvious, right? Like, obviously you want to capture the energy of a con, but there's a lot of stuff that goes on at cons that, I don't know, I always just found like super hella interesting, and I want to document it all. Get that camcorder action. Yeah. I'm wanting to make a pot of soup. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. You know, this is the perfect time of the year to get your soup game on point. Soup is like the perfect fall food. I've never had soup in the summer. I don't know. Maybe somebody out there has. Chat, if you're someone who has had soup in the summer, let me know. You know, if you are one of those soup eaters, summer soup eaters, let me know. But yeah, I mean, maybe if it's a cold soup, but yeah, when it gets cold outside, you got to get that soup. You got to get that soup. I'm all about that. Thylacine is the Greek name for tiger wolf. Alrighty. Yo, I am getting educated. You know, we're getting some trivia facts thrown in here. Don't let anybody ever tell you that you can't learn something new in a furry live stream. I don't know if anybody's ever said that ever on this earth to another human being, but you know, don't let anybody say it. Yeah. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Looking, bud. You look awesome, movie star style. Movie star style? What? What the heck? I actually really love this coat that I got. It's got like a kind of like this zebra print on the inside of it, you know? Sorry, on the outside. I wore this to Las Vegas, and one of the bouncers outside the casino was like, "Are you a backup dancer by any chance?" And I was like, "What the heck? No, I'm not, but thank you." I also kind of feel like the bouncer might have been hitting on me, you know? Like, I might have been hit on a little bit. Oh man, Vegas is wild. Vegas is a wild time. It's a good little experience, right? Hey, Dirt, how's it going? How you doing? Welcome, Dirt. How is it going? How are you doing? Man, how are you doing? I'm doing good, Joshua. I'm doing good. I meant looking good, bud. Unfortunately, I had a nasty cough while I was typing that. I'm still battling. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry to hear that, Rusty. Yo, I hope you feel better, right? Like, I am sending all my positive Fox vibes your way, because being sick kind of sucks. And by kind of sucks, I mean it really sucks. So, hey, maybe, Rusty, I think you might need to have some soup, you know? I think that might help you out. You might need some soup. But yes, it is, Cluckers is over here in the corner, right here, yes. Kind of hard to see with the lighting in here. It's a little pink. Yeah. Oh man, what if you chose, okay. Metal Ice Morningstar asks, if you chose to be an elemental warrior, what type of elemental warrior would you be, and why? My character is an earth and water warrior that has the home field advantage in the dark. An elemental warrior? Probably, I would probably be a water warrior. I feel like water is kind of slept on as an element. Because not only like water's everywhere, right? I feel like I would have a lot of power to kind of control all that. But at the same time, though, if you want to make iced tea or Kool-Aid or Crystal Light or Tang or whatever you want, if you're a water warrior, like I would just shoot some water out like into a jar of Kool-Aid, and I would just have Kool-Aid wherever I go. I'd be excited. I would make iced tea all the time. So yeah, I would be an elemental water warrior, but probably not for the reasons of fighting. I would just be making tea. I wouldn't be a very good defender of this earth, you know? Cap, what's up, man? Hey, how's it going, Lucario? How you doing? How is it going? The fighting type Pokemon Lucario. Yeah. Yeah, I still have the Campbell's Chunky going on at times. That's good. That is good. Campbell's Chunky is probably my favorite out of their lineup. I mean, tomato soup. Like I never like go for tomato soup ever unless it's like with something. I can't just like eat it by itself. It's just kind of meh. But yeah, Campbell's Chunky though is where it's at. It's like a straight up stew. Like a straight up freaking meal in that soup. Give me them chunks. Oh man. It's actually gotten quite hot up here. It's not normally this hot in my studio. Yo, thank you for the donation, Yorick. Wow. Good evening, Cap. Starry. Sorry, I can't say. I'm fighting the cold flu virus this week. No, what is going on? People are getting sick. Ah, Yorick. I hope you feel better. I hope you do. Truly, I do. Holy smokes. Have fun and hope to catch you next time. Bye for now, and here's to your awesome content. Yo, thanks again, New York. Dang. I'm hoping you feel better, cause coughing, being sick, having the flu, that sucks. It sucks, you know. Yo, it is hot as hell in here. Some coffee is always good. Tea would be my second choice. I gotta be in the mood for tea. I mean, like, even though I was just like, oh, water warrior, blah, 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 I'm gonna make iced tea. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if I had a choice, I would pick coffee first. Just because the smell of coffee brewing in the morning, it's so good, you know? It's so freaking good. Nothing could compare to that. And also, like, it just has a lot more caffeine. It has a lot more of me inside of that cup. So, yeah, you know? Turkish coffee, though, is where it is at. Is where it's at, 100%. Yeah. Campbell's chicken gumbo is pretty good. Yeah, it is. It is quite good. Just do not get the Campbell's super spicy ones. Because, at least for me, not only are they just like, they're chemically hot. They're not just, oh, it's a hot soup. Someone put like the essence of hell in a soup and was like, here you go. I love spicy food, right? Like, I adore spicy food. I'll eat it all the time. This soup just made me feel like crap after I ate it. Like, my face was on fire. I spent like the next, like, I don't know, like half a day just feeling uncomfortable, you know, kind of like when your stomach and your body is just like, what did you do? What did you put in me? I do not like this at all. One bit. Ugh, I love chicken and dumplings. Chicken and dumplings is good. Especially like oh yeah, like if you go to Cracker Barrel, their chicken and dumplings. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yo, I need to go to Cracker Barrel. Like, I need to go back there. I gotta play some checkers. Gotta check out that gift store, you know, in the front. Shiny eyelids. Yeah, I got the shiny eyelids on, you know. I've it's funny because a lot of times with the lighting, these don't really show up too well. They've kind of always been shiny. It's just right now I have my LED light on, so they kind of like pop a bit more. Yeah. Dang. I'll be real with you, things have been bad recently. A couple of guys on our basketball team were, our entire school's been more, oh my goodness, I am so sorry to hear that, Lucario. Like, holy crap. Like, dang. I'm glad you're safe, but dang, what the heck? Oh my goodness. Yo. Hey Blueberry, how you doing? How's it going? How you doing? How's it hanging this fine Thursday? Blueberry, how you doing? But if it's any, hopefully this stream, I mean, I know it's not much. Hopefully it can help make the day. I don't know. Yeah. at least a little bit more positive energy. Oh, oh my goodness. Your fursuit eyes look great, Calf. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ugh. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like, okay, so this week has been kind of interesting. So I've been working at this plant, like this factory, and they make this powder. It's like phosphorus, and it's everywhere. Like, I have phosphorus on my shoes, I got it on my clothes, I got it in my car. I'm still pouring phosphorus out of my like shoes. Yeah, it's everywhere. So the plant has been pretty much just like down, and while it's been down, we've been upgrading it, doing some network upgrades. Yo, thank you for the donation, Long Rider. Hey yo, I just upgraded my laptop's memory and replaced the busted cooling fans. Nice, 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 nice indeed. That's always a good thing to do, because the last thing you want to do is have it overheat. Fans are important. Fans are quite important. Yes. My character's furry farm has two sides, and an earth and water side made of spiral force energy, and a shadow side made of pure darkness, making him an earth, water, and shadow warrior. So it's like all the elements. That's like all the elements. Dang. I've been listening to Hawaiian music and a few Christmas songs from Hawaii while I wait for KSSK. I listen to them on iHeartRadio when they play Christmas music to make the switch. Oh my goodness, yo, it is getting close to the time when the thawing happens, you know, when Mariah Carey awakens from her sleep. I feel like we're all going to be back in that time frame pretty soon. So brace yourselves. Brace yourselves. She is thawing. It's only a matter of time before she awakens. Man, all I want for Christmas is you. KSSK is a station in Hawaii, by the way. Best Christmas music. Wait, do you live in Hawaii? Are you listening to a minute? My stream's glitching out. I think my internet or something had a little bit of a weird hiccup going on. my streaming software was like reconnecting. I don't know. Did it drop for any of y'all? Did you experience any losses on the live streaming? I don't know. Oh. But yeah, no, I mean, if you're not a fan of spicy food, like, it's a-okay. I don't want to like shame anybody into being like, oh, you don't like spicy food? Well, I like spicy, right? Like, that doesn't do anything. It's, yeah, you know, like, eat what you like to eat. Oh man. I happen to really like your streams, Calf. You've done a lot for your fans. You don't know how much you make us feel better. That is literally causing my eyes to get teary. Like, I'm not fully like bawling my eyes out, but they're getting misty. My eyes are getting a little misty. Like, it's one thing, I don't know, like, it's nice hearing that, because it's very easy to just kind of get into a habit of like, oh, well, time to go do my live stream, time to go sit down and do a furry thing, right? But like, you don't really know until people like provide feedback like that. So thank you. Wait, I gotta do the yeah, there we go. Perfect. It's like the dog thing when you put your hand out like this and you go, wow. I got many different Yu-Gi-Oh decks and powerful ones looking for people to duel. Oh my goodness, Summer, do you have like one of those like those dueling things? I forget what they're called. Like the duel decks where it's on your arm or something. And you're like, it's time to duel. I was so into Yu-Gi-Oh for like a year, until I went to a tournament and I lost, and I was like, well, that's enough for me. but then again, I was like 15 at the time, you know? So I didn't really have a full concept of like, even if you lose, just play to have fun. I'm very competitive. Like, I try not to let that show. And I've kind of grown out of it too. But man, I was okay. I played World of Warcraft like so freaking much, and I based my self-worth on like how good my gear was. I was always comparing myself to other people. Man, I even installed an add-on that would show me who was targeting me. So I would AFK, like I would just be away from keyboard in town, and I would just wait and watch people to see who would like look at my character. Like that's how shallow I was for the longest time. And like looking back on it, it's kind of funny and kind of sad at the same time, you know? I feel like it's kind of healthy to kind of look back on our past selves and kind of have a little bit of a chuckle. Man. Didn't hear any losses. Okay, that's good. That's good. I did not know. Okay, some teleports. Yeah, I figured like sometimes I don't know if it's like OBS or Streamlabs or YouTube, but there's some kind of gremlin in the system. Look, I do IT and all that wonderful stuff, and I still say that there's gremlins in the system. Like if a firewall's not blocking traffic right, rather than just be like, oh, well, your inbound rule was 2 levels below this rule, so it was processed last. I'm just like, yep, there's a demon. There's a demon in that firewall. That's my professional opinion. There's a demon inside that firewall, you know? So, yeah. Yes. Oh my goodness. Plus, living in Cleveland when it's cold, just hearing the surf reports in the morning news from Hawaii can be surprisingly warming. Cold is a state of mind, so why not listen to some Hawaiian stuff? See, that's a good outlook to have, you know? If it's not warm outside, bring the warmth to you. If you're gay, yap about something you know that's incredibly obscure. Okay, did you know that the Kingsford Charcoal Company was actually had some relation to do with the Ford Motor Company? Ford's friend and colleague, Mr. Kingsford, pretty much introduced Ford to making charcoal, like using wood or something like that. And it wasn't until Kingsford died later on that Kingsford became Kingsford Charcoal. But yeah, it was really wild because for the longest time, look, I'm kind of a history nerd, so I hope you're ready for some history. For the longest time, grilling was seen as something nobody wanted to do, right? Because if you had a house, you would be making food inside of your house because everybody else was living outside, like traveling around the country. They didn't really have a place to shelter from. So cooking outside was one of the last things people wanted to do. So when it came to barbecuing, it was kind of a hard sell. And then like the whole image of barbecuing, right? As being kind of like, oh yeah, this is just what a bunch of dudes do outside the Golden Barbecue, right? Like that classic image from like the 50s onward. That was also a hard sell because a lot of people were like, I'm not gonna cook food. Why would I do that, right? Like it was a hard sell, but eventually barbecuing became a thing that people did all over the place. Yeah, and that's the history of barbecues, kind of. I hope it was interesting. Hopefully you could like bring some of these factoids, tell your friends, family about barbecues. And the Kingsford Charcoal Company. I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh for over 20 years. Dang. It has been. I always think of Yu-Gi-Oh as being kind of like a newer thing, but in perspective, it's been around for a long time. Like, okay, Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon. Pokemon for sure. Like, okay, I'm gonna kind of age myself, but I was around when Pokemon first made it to the United States. And I was really into it. Like, me and my 2 brothers were super into Pokemon. And my mom at the time was like, oh yeah, it's just a fad, right? It's just a fad. They're going to get over it. Pokemon's going to be gone in like a year or two, right? Here I am now in 2024, and I am still playing Pokemon games, right? Like, it is wild. Like, it's a franchise that has lasted for so freaking long. Yes. Man, have you ever listened to Carry On by Manowar? If not, you should. It is a great song. Yo, I'll have to add it to my Spotify playlist. I'm always down to listen to some new songs. Hey Nova, hi Calf, sorry I can't stay. I gotta get ready for bed and work on art practice and clay art for a school project. I hope you have a good day, and God bless you for now. And happy Veterans and Thanksgiving Day from your elephant friend. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by, Nova. I mean, I know I kind of read that comment like a lot later, but if you're still here, hey, thanks for stopping by. Always a good time. Yeah. Look at there, and then I just saw Blue show up in the chat. Yo, Shep right there dropping some more history. So Shep and I are kind of like, we're kind of like documentary and like history nerds. Like whenever we're not doing the furry thing, like we're just watching documentaries. So like, we're like, I've been like going to the library more. I'm becoming like, I don't know, like Professor Fox, right? Gotta get that big brain going. Me big brain. Oh, hey Calf. Boo. Boo. Jump scare. I'm just here for a bit. Yo, I actually gave one of my coworkers a jump scare today, and it was not on purpose. It was in the break room, and I was making some coffee. And she didn't hear me. It's like she just walked in and didn't realize I was there. So I turned around and I was gonna be all friendly, like hello. And the moment I said hello, like she jumped up like it was like a Five Nights at Freddy's scene. She's like, oh, and I was like, haha, jump scare. The funny thing though is she was like, I mean, I don't know, like maybe in her late 50s, 60s. I don't know, like if the term jump scare like meant what it does, you know. But hey, I just told a 60-year-old lady jump scare. Wow. If you're a lightning warrior, what would you do? I would be in fear of myself. Lightning is like one of the scariest things for me. Hey, Winter Star, yo. Lightning is my phobia. I'm scared of lightning. Better make sure the firewall is water cooled with holy water. Yeah. Trumpeting goodbye. You activated my trap card. It's an Uno reverse card. Well, I have an Uno reverse card for your Uno reverse card. There. How about that? How about them apples? Oh. Hey, Cap, I gotta call it a night. Have a great night. Yo, thanks for joining, Rusty. I hope you feel better. Eat some soup. You know, I hope your team does well, right? Sending those good vibes your way. Hello, Caffeine, and happy Thursday. Hello, A. Johnson. Hello. Yeah, but Kingsford had the idea of selling Ford's wood waste as briquettes, and it was sold by Ford. Now it's owned by Clorox. Yeah, that's kind of wild. Like a bleach company makes charcoal briquettes. They don't make it, but they're above it, right? That is wild. Oh yeah, and also, you know the energy drink Bang? That was bought out by the same company that owns Dr. Pepper now, I think. And Keurig? No, Ghost Energy was bought out. Yeah, that was wild. I want to see a Keurig Ghost Energy collab. I want to make energy drinks whenever I want. You're witnessing the arrival of Gen 1 Pokemon to today's Gen 9 is equivalent to the Civil War veterans watching warfare go from rifles and horses to mortars and planes. Oh my goodness. Okay, just seeing that, like, what the heck? Yo, it kind of is though. Like when you think about it, man. Yo, I'm gonna be like 70, like at some point, right? Like next year. And I'm gonna be like, back in my day, we only had 151 starters. Man. Yeah. Buy Iron Maiden. Yes, Keurig owns them both. They also own A&W and a bunch of others. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, that's probably right. You know, you got it, Shep. Shep is like an encyclopedia. If you have questions about anything history related, Shep will probably know it. What did I join in on? I don't know. You know, that's a good question. That is a good question. Just a bunch of furries hanging out, you know, talking about chunky soup, the invention of charcoal briquettes, and Pokemon. You know, the usual thing that goes on, right? Man, oh man, oh man. What are your thoughts on machine decks? I mean, I didn't really play like to that point. Like when I played, it was the base set of Yu-Gi-Oh. Like there hadn't really been. I mean, like Exodia was the only thing I really remember. Like there was the Dark Magician, Exodia, Pot of Greed, Karibo, and like I think that was Blue Eyes White Dragon. Yeah, man, like I don't know. I suppose they're good. I just don't know too much about it. I played a lot, but I didn't play for a long time. Oh, gotta jump off, put another layer of acrylic on my frog headpiece's eyes. Yo, the frog is coming along. I'm excited to see what the frog looks like when it's all done. I'm excited. You could do it. You can do it. Hi, Calf. Hey, how's it going, Megastar? Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Yes. Oh, man. Ain't Shep like your boyfriend? Yeah. My lifetime boyfriend. So talking about whatever comes to mind. Yeah, honestly, that is pretty much how a lot of these kind of informal, casual Thursday streams just kind of go. You know, we just kind of go with the flow, talk about whatever's on our mind. People are coming and arriving and like leaving and all sorts of stuff. You know, it's just one of those like, yeah, just talk about whatever's on your mind, what's bothering you, what's making this a great week, what's making this a crappy week. Oh man, why did I say that like Christopher Walken? What's making this a crappy week? That was a bad impression too. Oh, this is so cool. I'm reading the chat through my mouth. I didn't know I could do this. I'm gonna try and do this. I'm gonna see if I can read the chat through my mouth. Okay, so talking about what, okay, I read that. Caffeine, it is 67 in Charlotte, North Carolina. That is quite cold, actually. It's pretty average. It's pretty mid. What are your thoughts on super splitters? Super splitter, I don't know what a super splitter is. Is that like somebody who really likes banana splits? You know, like they're a super splitter? I don't know. It's a party, you show up randomly and leave randomly. Yeah, pretty much. It's the Thursday night party, you know? Come as you are, whatever is going on, you know, just, yeah. Oh man, this is, speaking of which, I got some ideas. So just sitting in my room, talking to my web camera. I mean, I'm not by myself, right? But I'm, for all intents and purposes, I'm in a room talking to a web camera, right? That took me so long to kind of not worry about it, you know, just kind of do my thing. So I love doing panels at cons, and I'm thinking I might do a panel on how to I don't know, maybe like start a live stream. You know, if anybody's interested in streaming, chatting, being a furry on a web camera, you know, the usual. I love sharing my tips and tricks. I love sharing it, you know? Yes! I'm now be going to EP. Bye, everybody, and have a good night. Bye, Winterstar. Thanks for joining. I'm glad you could join us this fine Thursday night. Have a great rest of your night. Get that shut eye. I always enjoy these weekly streams, man. It just feels nice. Yeah, thanks. It's like chicken soup for the furry soul, right? Like, hopefully these streams offer, you know, a little bit of a pick me up during the week, right? Because nobody can just go from Monday to Sunday and you know, just have everything be sunshine and rainbows, right? Because that is not how the world works. I really wish it did, but you know, crappy things happen, drama, whatever's going on, right? And it can kind of wear down on you. So kind of one of the reasons I wanted to kind of do these streams anyway is to hopefully offer a little bit of, I don't know, like a little bit of positive energy, right? Like a little bit of a sprinkling, a little bit of a boop of, like, you know, a better day. So hopefully it helps, you know. Yeah. And it's also great. It's also great chatting with all of you too, because it's, I mean, aside from like replying to comments on videos, right? Like, it's not very I don't know, engaging. Because, you know, you make a comment on a video and then, like, you know, you reply to it, and that's that, unless, you know, you reply back. But yeah, streams are just more organic. You know, we just kind of go with the flow. We just kind of do our own thing and react to it in real time, which I love. They're very unpredictable though. Very, very, very unpredictable. So if y'all are ever interested in getting into live streaming, one of the tips, look, I'm going to give you a tip for free. I wouldn't charge anyway. But if you want to get into streaming, streaming is chaotic. And there's no way of planning around some things. You just kind of have to go with it. You don't know if you're going to lose power at your house, or if the internet's going to go out, or, man, I don't know. Like, you have like family visiting in the middle of your live stream. There's a lot of things you just can't plan for. So being flexible, I would say, is probably the most important thing. One of them. If you want to get into streaming, be flexible. You just don't know what's going to happen. Like, for all I know, the internet might go out and, like, see, y'all thought I froze. Y'all thought the internet went out. Oh, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, you know, you just never know when that kind of stuff's gonna happen. So, did I jump scare? The dead internet theory might mean you're alone. Yes, the dead internet theory. When I started looking into that, I was like, whoa, what if everything is just a bunch of bots? You know, like, whoa, this chat room is full of a lot of people, and then you realize like none of them are real. I activate the full spell Cyber Dark Realm. Whoa. People are activating magic cards in the stream right now. There's snow in Colorado. Heck yeah. We are gonna make the Halloween video from years ago go above 1,000 views and leaves Kef's videos on for 20 hours when you're sitting around. Oh, dang. Are you talking about the first ever Halloween video I made? That is funny. Okay, so like, that video was so silly. That video was so silly. We ate like dried crickets or something like that. I had my friend Waffles over, and like, you know, we're like, hey, let's make a Halloween video. That was back in the apartment, back when I lived in my 2-bedroom apartment. Yeah. I think that was like the 3rd or 4th video I made too, I think. Yeah. Oh man. Hey, have you considered making a DC server or something like that so we could all hang out between streams, you know? Well, hey, have I got news for you. I mean, I'm quite busy. It's been a while since I've been on Discord, right? To like just chat and hang out. But you never know. You never know. Yo. Okay. Okay. Let's see if I can figure out how to make this all work. Hold up. All right. I'm gonna make a link that only lasts for a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Of course. Gonna go eat some food. Bye, Lucario. Hey, thanks for joining. Thank you for joining. The best idea I've heard for a week schedule is Wednesday off. Wednesday, if a day off, is so much more efficient because you do so much more productive work. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Yo! Wait, is today November 7th? Is that what the day is? Yo. Okay. I need to change some stuff over here. Okay, cool. Well, alrighty. I'm like catching up on stuff I've missed, and that's not very engaging entertainment because y'all can't see what I'm doing. I'm doing some administration right now. You can't see it, but it's incredibly boring, and I'm not going to drag anybody into that. Oh man, I'm getting hot and sweaty. What's up, Brian? How's it going? We need more taco. We do need more taco. Caffeine, guess what? I am 21 years old. Yo, it is that time. Yo, when you turn 21, man, I got like blackout, not blackout drunk, but I got really drunk on my 21st birthday. Man. So that was back when I still lived in Okinawa, and they have these jars, right? Like these clay jars, like what you'd see in, like, I don't know, Zelda, when you break them open and you get the money inside. Like it was a Nintendo sized jar, full of this sake that they make in Okinawa, and it had a snake. Like there was a snake inside of the jar. It's like sometimes you find an alcohol with like a scorpion on the bottom. This one had a full-on snake. And the snake is called a habu, or Habu, and it's a venomous snake that you can find around Okinawa. Don't ask me why people put it inside of like this drink. They do, and I had some, and yeah, I can't really say the snake really added anything to the flavor, but yeah, I had snake sake. They call it awamori. Yes, sirree, indeed. What's up? Real snake or snake logo? It was a real snake. it was a real snake. So the snake isn't like big, right? It's kind of like, I don't know, like this big-ish, give or take, from like head to tail. But they're kind of venomous. And yeah, I think they defang them. I don't know. Maybe I drank snake venom and I didn't know. Maybe that's what turned me into a furry. That gave me my superpowers. Is drinking that snake sake. My origin story, if you will. Oh man. A super splitter is a warrior of two elements instead of Instead of one, my character's Metal Ice Morningstar is an Earth and Water Warrior. And the more you know, the more you know. I'm learning all sorts of stuff today. Yo, man, hold up. Oh yeah, there was the other comment. It was alive. Was it drowning in the alcohol? No, it was not alive. It was not a live snake. Yeah. Man, I don't even know like how long that drink's been around for. Let me look it up. I'm gonna look up facts about Awamori. $14.70. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I thought that like I didn't know it was that old. So this drink, Awamori, was invented in 1470. Whoa. That is wild. It's so funny too because like at least from like the American perspective, right? Like a long time ago was like the 1700s, but in reality, like if you go to Europe or like other parts of the world, there's just like buildings that have been around for like a lot longer, like buildings that have been around longer than we've been a country, you know? And it's just wild. It's just wild to realize that stuff like that is still around, you know? It's wild. It's wild. Yo, oh my goodness. Sorry, I had some facts about Awamori up in the corner. And like one of the facts was like they put a prohibition on it. I don't know what it is with like alcohol and laws, but like no matter what happens, it feels like at some point people are like, "Hey, stop what you're doing because we told you so." And then it goes back to the way it was. I don't know. It is wild. It is wild. Yo, real snake or snake? Yo, oh, I'm reading old comments. I should probably read more. It's quite old. It's quite old indeed. Quite old indeed. Bye, caffeine. Bye, A. Johnson. Thanks for joining. The oldest still standing building on Earth is like 2,000 years old. Yo, I'm curious now. What is the oldest building? The Göbekli Tepe, I'm probably not pronouncing that right, is the oldest known human-made sculpture in the world, built between 9,600 and 8,200 BCE. Whoa! It's located in the Jermis Mountains of southeastern Turkey, and it's older than Stonehenge and the Egyptian pyramids. Wow. That is very, very, very old. Holy smokes. And I didn't realize it was in Turkey. Whoa. And I didn't even get a chance to go and see it. I was in Turkey for a year, and I didn't get a chance to see it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Dang, it's almost as old as me. Almost. I'm not ready. I am not ready to be older, but at the same time, like I just don't. You know, there comes a certain point where every time like a new year happens and you're like a year older, it just doesn't really hit as hard, you know? So I definitely feel like even though I'm getting older, like my birthday is this month, it still hasn't really fully crept in yet. You know, I haven't really thought about it too much. But man, I'm getting older. I'm getting old. No. Oh. And now I'm starting to cough. See, this is one of those things that like, as much as I love streaming, there comes a certain point. I don't know if y'all have noticed this in like previous streams or not, but like, I almost feel like I lose my voice. the longer the stream goes on, like I maybe I'm talking at a level that I'm not normally used to, but like right now my voice is already starting to kind of crack a little bit. Yeah. Oh! The older you are, the quicker it feels like years go by. This is because each year is a smaller percent of your life. Yeah, so that was kind of what I did. Like when I was stationed in Turkey for a year, I really didn't want to be there because there really wasn't anything to do. So I made a conscientious effort to just kind of let the days blend into each other. So before I knew it, I was back home because I left all my friends behind, right? And the furry fandom for like an entire year. And then like, yeah, I was not a happy camper. But yeah, I've made more of an effort of taking photos and journaling because I feel like it's really easy to lose track of how fast a year goes by. But if you take photos of what you did that year, and you write about your experiences, you can look back on it and be like, oh, wait a minute, this year was a lot longer than I thought it was because I totally forgot I did that in January or March, right? If you don't document that stuff, you kind of just leave it up here in your memory, and our memories are only so good, you know? So I would, you know, if you haven't done any journaling before, if you've never even like thought of doing it, give it a shot, you know? Journal something, I don't know, maybe once a week. You don't have to do it every day. And it doesn't have to be paragraphs. You don't have to write a book to journal. Just put an entry of something that happened, however you were feeling. Yeah. It's also a good way to deal with stress. If you're ever having a stressful day, sometimes just putting your thoughts out on paper or, I don't know, Word document, something, your phone. Yeah, you know, sometimes it can help putting your thoughts out there. The brain removes the first and last thing you do on a trip the most. Make the first impression of a trip and the last impression the most interesting days. See, I've never actually heard that before. I'll have to give that a shot. Maybe I'll make the very beginning of Midwest Fur Fest like super wild. I mean, it's probably going to be anyway. And then the last day, like super memorable. We'll see how that goes. We'll see if it works, you know? I'll give it a shot. I'm down to try anything. If you were a Shadow Warrior, what would you do? If I was a Shadow Warrior, I would... Ooh, that'd be kind of funny. Like, shadow in terms of, like, I get to be other people's shadows? Or control them? That would be kind of funny, you know? Like, you're just walking next to a building, and your shadow does something completely different. Someone's just, like, standing at the corner waiting for a bus, and I just make their shadow, like, I don't know, do something hella cringy, like, just dab, like... Yeah. Shadow the Fulf and Shadow. I think Shadow the Fulf should be a Shadow Warrior, you know? I feel like that's a missed opportunity. You have to. It's in your name. It is your calling. It is your destiny. You must be a Shadow Warrior. Oh man, it is getting roasty up here. Ow! I'm sweating like a dog. Oh my goodness. I can't believe tomorrow's Friday. Oh, it's so freaking wild. Okay, so one of the benefits of having a really, really busy work schedule is I have no idea how fast the week goes by until it's like already Friday. And I'm like, oh God, it's already Friday. Oh, you know, I just kind of have like an existential moment. But at the same time, though, it's kind of a double-edged sword, because it just feels like things are going by too quickly. You know, sometimes I kind of want things to slow down a bit. Margs, see, Shep has the right idea. So I'm gonna let y'all into kind of what our Friday tradition is. So, I mean, this week has been wild. I'm probably not gonna have a video out this week. Next week though, for sure. But normally what happens is the video goes live, work's done, and then after work's done, Shep and I go to a Mexican restaurant and get some margaritas because Friday is when most of the deals happen. If you're looking for like, man, I don't know, like a $5 13-ounce margarita or something wild like that, you can get it. So Shep and I usually kind of go hard in the paint, drink some margs on a Friday night, which is probably what we're going to do tomorrow. So if you're wondering where I'm at tomorrow, at around 5 p.m., I'm probably going to be a couple margaritas in, you know? A couple margs. Friday, fun day. Indeed. Indeed. Like, you got to work hard and play hard. I feel like that's a good motto to live by, but it's also hella exhausting. But yeah, you know, like put your 110% in during the week, and then on the weekend go absolutely like Wreck-It Ralph wild, you know, like oh yes sirree indeed. My favorite margarita has to be the mango one. I love mango and I love tajin, which is like chili and lime if you never had it. My god, it is life-changing. I know Shep doesn't like it. Shep is not a huge fan of that margarita. Shep is kind of a more into the margs, right? Like the lime ones. Which I like, you know. I like lime margaritas. They're fine. It's just that sometimes you gotta get that exotic margarita. You gotta try something a little different, you know? So I'll get like passion fruit or like watermelon. All the non-classic margarita flavors, you know? Yes, sirree. Man, I'm excited. I'm excited. It is Friday. We're getting ready. Have a good weekend. And I'm finally going to take down my Halloween decorations. See, it all goes back to that first thing I was talking about. Our Halloween decorations are still up. I haven't taken them down yet. We're that one house that's just like, huh. They like Halloween a lot. They still got their decorations up there. I take that down. Gotta get the fall decorations up. Like I've already got like a... Oh no. Okay, so my chat window just crashed on my other window. It said it ran out of memory. See, we're talking about memory, and it caused my page to run out of memory. But yeah, we got some fall decorations to put up. I think because we have like a fireplace on the first floor, and we like to decorate the fireplace. So I'm thinking we're probably gonna put like some leaves up, you know, get some leaves up on the fireplace. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Hey Avery, how is it going? Welcome to the stream. Hello. I have Friday, no school, not sure why, but yay. That's a win. That is a win in like any time. That means you get a 3-day weekend. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Man. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it's freaking November already. Like, what the heck? What the actual heck is going on right now? Like, it just seemed like October was here, and I was like, man, I can't wait for Halloween. And here we are already like getting closer to the middle part of November. Not quite fully there yet, but we're creeping up on it, right? Hello. How are you doing tonight? Hi, Noah. Hello. I'm so excited for Thanksgiving. What about you? I am stoked. So Thanksgiving is is kind of one of my more favorite holidays. This entire time of the year is my favorite because you get Halloween where you just eat like a crap ton of candy, and then you have Thanksgiving where you eat like a crap ton of turkey, and then you have the holidays where you just eat like a crap ton of cookies and eggnog. This is just the season of eating, and I am here for it. But yeah, I'm really excited for Thanksgiving. You know, like gonna be spending it in Arizona. I've never had a Southwestern Thanksgiving before. I'm pretty excited about that. And hey, get this. I'm gonna have to bring my fursuit with me on the flight because we're flying to Arizona to you know, hang out and have Thanksgiving there with family, and then from there we're flying to MFF. So I need to have my suit with me. So I might very well be doing a live stream from Arizona. We'll see. We'll see what happens, you know? Ooh, that'd be kind of cool. An Arizona live stream. Time is fast. Time is fast. I got all 5 of my skeletons outside. Just leave them up. What is okay? Is it okay to leave Halloween decorations up all year? Is it okay? Because I know people will like get kind of weirded out if you leave like Christmas lights up outside in your house. You know, people are like, "Oh, it's already March and they still have lights up." You know, like that kind of a thing. I don't know. Is it weirder if you have like pumpkins? It's like April and you still have pumpkins outside your house? Oh man, ever since 2020, the weeks and months and years kind of blend together. They do. I don't know, like I feel like 2020, like something happened where it's just kind of like, I don't know, like maybe our brains just are like wired a little differently now, you know? Like if you were to look at pre-2020 yourself versus now, you know, how much of a difference would that be? Man, I don't know, like prior to 2020, yeah, like the days just kind of, they didn't seem to go by as fast, but now they do. Now it's just kind of like, you know, just like wild, wacky. Arizona doesn't do a time change, so remember that. Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. So I'll have to find out. Either I'll stream earlier, right, because of that, or I'll have to look at what time it is now and adjust accordingly. Because yeah, like I normally stream at 7:30 p.m. CST, Central Standard Time. Arizona, that's like 2 hours in the past, I think. Yeah, it's like I think it's like 2 time zones over or something. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I don't know. I don't know. Weird. You technically could, but it doesn't mean you should. See? Okay, so it would be weird. It would be weird to just have Halloween stuff up all year. If spooky time year round is weird, normal people are boring. Shep. I feel like if Shep had his way, though, he would have Halloween all year long. Okay, Nightmare Before Christmas time, I got Skeleton. See, Nightmare Before Christmas, that's a good movie. That's a good movie. And like, Danny Elfman did the music for it too. I don't know if y'all like look too much into music producers, but Danny Elfman pretty much made all the musical scores for pretty much every Tim Burton movie, virtually. Yeah, I really like his music. It's very Tim Burton-esque, you know? Or if you know you're watching a Tim Burton movie, the music was probably made by Danny Elfman. But yeah. Nightmare Before Christmas though. I feel like Hot Topic and Nightmare Before Christmas kind of go hand in hand. Like I've never really gone to a Hot Topic that didn't have a whole bunch of Nightmare Before Christmas merch everywhere. And they're still selling it. Oh man. I watch Nightmare Before Christmas every Halloween. Nice. So is that like, would you consider that like a holiday Christmas movie, or I don't know, like a Halloween movie, or both? Because I know Die Hard, some people call Die Hard a Christmas movie. Very time travelers from Arizona. What's the stream context? Hi, Even Fox. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope your days have been going well. The stream context, I don't know. We're kind of just talking about whatever we think about right now. We're kind of just talking about Thanksgiving and time. Like the concept of time and Thanksgiving and Halloween. Just the fall in general, really. Yeah. Yes, there isn't any context ever. Raccoobs? Yo! Raccoobs. Oh. Yeah. Is it time, the fourth dimension? It is. It is the fourth dimension. Oh man. Oh hey, I don't know if I've I mean I might have mentioned this like a long time ago, but you know those pills that you can find at like gas stations and truck stops, like the energy ones? I think I had like, they were called like yellow jackets or something like that. This is like man, they have like an obscene amount of caffeine inside of them. Like too much. They're pretty much just designed to keep you awake while you're driving long distances, right? So I took one of these before I saw like a zombie movie in 3D, and I nearly almost had a heart attack in the theater because everything was jumping out at me. And my heart rate was already really fast from taking these yellow jacket pills. So I was just kind of like, man, I hope I survive to the end of this movie, and I am never going to do this again. It was definitely a spooky experience. I do not recommend doing that ever. Because it wasn't just like a regular movie. I'm losing my voice. I've been talking all night. It wasn't just like a regular movie, right? Like it was just like, whoa, a jump scare. And I was like, oh! Rigor mortis pills? I mean, pretty much. You gotta be careful with that kind of stuff. It's like so unregulated. Oh, man. I think the fourth dimension is like there's another direction we can't see. What if that direction is the furry direction? What if the furry fandom has been that other dimension all along and we've just been more in touch with it? Other things say it's a fourth spatial dimension. Ooh, what, kind of like the Sixth Sense? Is this like where ghosts live? The ghosts live in the fourth dimension. What is your favorite Christmas song? Oh, that's a good one. I would say probably Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, because like I love the movie Home Alone, and there is a great scene in the movie Home Alone where they play that song, and that song just reminds me of that time of the year. Then we have ascended. Yes, furries have ascended. Anybody who looks down on furries, they don't know. They don't know that we have the ability to, we are the fourth dimension, you know? We're not prepared for it. There's just some things society is not ready for. The furry fandom is one of them. Yes, sirree, indeed. Man. Oh! It's getting steamy. It is getting like a sauna inside this fursuit head. So when I get my 2.0, I want to have enough room in my mouth to have a fan so I can just shoot all the time and not get like obnoxiously sweaty. Yeah. I don't know if we'll keep it a secret. I'll keep the maker I'm trying to go with a secret, right? So that way whenever I show my new head, it'll be a surprise. It'll be a pleasant surprise. A pleasant surprise, you know? I don't know what it's called, but the one that goes, snow is falling and I can't really see. I don't know. I don't know which one that is. The most Christmas song that comes to mind is Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. My grandpa loves that song. Like, he still plays that every Christmas. It's kind of like his song. Little did he know, one of his family members would actually end up talking to deer. I talk to deer because I'm a furry. I talk to deer all the time. Yeah. But hey, thank you all for joining. It's getting to be that time in the night, you know. Sadly, there's not going to be a video tomorrow. I have been busy at a chemical plant essentially all week, and tomorrow I have to go there again. Very, very busy. Just not enough time to actually like make a video. I'm going to try and get one out next week though. But it's not going to be that long of a wait, you know. Every other week, not intentional, but hey, it's not going to, at least it's not going to be like 3 weeks, right? It's not going to be 3 weeks like that one time. But hey, thank you all for joining me on the stream. We talked about grilling, charcoal, Christmas. We talked about Hot Topic and the Fourth Dimension in Arizona. But yeah, I hope you all have a great week, you know, wherever you are in life, or the week in general, whatever is going on with you. From me to you, I am saying this now. Thank you all so much. My appreciation, just like, I can't even like put it into words, you know, like y'all are the reason I kind of do this, and like, thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. I honestly do. I hope you have a great and wonderful weekend. But yeah, have a great rest of the week, everybody. Bye. Toodaloo. Ta-ta for now, you know. Bye. Goodbye now. Yes, goodbye.